ball rolling, huh? Here we are, another day of fabulous Minecraft. I know, we're all so excited. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, I don't think I actually started the server. Oopsies. I think I thought about it. And apparently it didn't go. That's fine. We'll just wait on it, I guess. Boop, boop, boop. People are gonna gather in, it's fine. Oh, it's thinking. Oh, it's thinking. Oh, it's pinging real hard. It's going, ugh! It's sort of there, but not, because it's loading. Normally I do this before I hit start stream, but I got distracted. Nicholas Shimko, hello, hello, hello. I only thought about hitting start server and didn't actually do it, so we're thinking really hard here. Oh no. Oh, phew, phew. It looked like it was going to crash, but we're fine. Oh, it looks like the dogs are barking. Look at that. We're in here, and we got our first battery. Ooh, it looks like a Duracell. That's exciting. Bailey Beer, as always, thank you for your balls. I'm always very excited about them. So, yeah, see you next time. Okay, we need to facilitate a spot for this. So I'm gonna dig this out a little bit. That's my mom's dog, Sully. He's the goodest boy. He's also kind of the laziest boy, but a good boy nonetheless. Okay, so we're just gonna dig out this spot here, and then we're going to set up our battery box. So it's low voltage, it can accept from all sides, and it outputs on this side. So I'm gonna actually, I don't have my wrench. I should have my wrench. What am I doing? Eldrick, welcome back. Always good to see you. I'm so excited we're, like, getting into electricity. Finally. I got a battery last night. That's very exciting. I need my wrench. What's up on Greg today? We are probably going to be making more batteries. So I look at my battery box here. I have lots of spaces to put batteries in. Which is cool, because, like, so I've got these real basic ones that only hold 64,000 EU. If I, like, get into the more advanced ones, like this one can hold 2 million, I can just swap them out. Or like if I just have some extra spots, I can, you know, shove some in. Which is nice. So, we are going to be powering this machine with it. And you take EU in the back. So you need back shots. This is the canning machine. This is gonna be our first machine that we're gonna use. And stuff them. Yeah, we're gonna stuff them real good. The thing is, though, we need to generate electricity. So we're gonna take a look at our dynamos. Because this is our pretty much our early access electricity. And it looks like if I power this at max, it'd be good. I could also go up to the electric dynamo. That's medium voltage though. I do want to stick with the low voltage. So we're going to make one of these. It's a robust galvanized, some screws, a gear, and then some wire, as well as a long magnetic rod of steel, or not steel, iron. Backshots? Yeah, it's getting backshots. Electric backshots. This is how you know I'm tired. Everything is dirty in my head. Well, I was purposely doing a dirty joke, so, as the kids say, Lamau or something? I don't know. Oh, wait, no, not back up there. This is going to be made into an ingot. And I'm going to need some iron. I don't think I have any on me right now. So we're just going to make some real quick. Doggo is still barking. He's a very excited boy. But we need some irons that I seem to be needing a lot. So I want to make some extra as well. But we really just need one. I'm making, I think, 12 or something. Oh, not at 1367. We need at least 2067. Let's get these guys on the way. Cool. And then I want to see about if I can... I think I might have already tried this, but I kind of forgot. I want to see if I can take a nozzle and empty out one of my... what are these called? Gas cylinders into it. So I want to just get rid of what's in it. Wait, what is in it?
Huh?
I got propane. Actually, why don't I just try this in my propane tank?
Huh?
It's butane. That's propane. Can I do that? No. I swear, there's gotta be a way to, like, insert it, you know? If I, like, use a screwdriver on it. Last thing would be the monkey wrench. I think that would be the only thing I can think of that would change its, the way it operates. Otherwise, it's a big fact. I don't know. How the heck does it work? Unless it's acting on gravity. That could be a reason. But then I can't... Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Unless I need to stick it on top, but, like, that'd be stupid. And usually, Greg has, like, at least some logic to what's going on. Even if they're frustrating. Oh, no, okay. Maybe top row?
Huh?
That's petrol. I don't need petrol.
Huh?
Propane. Wow, okay. Alright, now let's try sticking it in the garbage. We'll see if we can empty it out in here. Oh, that's the tap. And it's looking like a big fat no. Click on side, set limit, height and seeks. What? What if I set it to a lesser value? Okay. Anything else that I can maybe do? No? Okay, so it's a failure. Can I do anything with the propane? Just burn it. And some steam cracking. Okay, I want to make a new one though. Rings, plates, a round, just made from a chunk. Can I shred it? Is that possible? Will you let me shred it? I think so. Okay, let's go make an ingot. You're done. Snack, hello. It is so wonderful to see you here again. You are loved here by me. I know. I didn't know I could love either, but here we are. So I'm making these. I need 2 rings. I think I should have some rings left. Yeah, I got 2 of them left. I've got screws. So I just need 1. I need 2 bent plates. And I think that's it on that front. I'll need the screwdriver and wrench. We just need to wait on the ingot, which is already here. No waiting required. I need to separate it into chunks. And then I do something with the chunk. I think I file it down. I do. I might as well file all of them down. Just so I can make more. If I need them. Am I missing something? A hammer, not a wrench. Okay, so we got an empty one. Get rid of all that. And we're going to grab some... Hangin', I gotta order food, drive home, talk to Exia, buy Aldrich, and good luck. That sounds complicated.
Huh?
What we need is butane. Did I grab the... Where did I last have it? Was it at the garbage? It is at the garbage. We need butane. That's our goal here. Is butane?
Huh?
Beautiful. Seems to go in but not out into the tanks, but what about the canning machine? The answer is no. How do I get stuff out of here? That's so weird to not be able to... Hey, Life Type, welcome back. Let's see if Greg has anything to say about this. Visionary, hello. It's been a hot minute. Welcome back. You were missed. Barometric. Wait, that's not how you spell it. How do you spell it? Barometer. Oopsies. Barometer. I'm an idiot. Okay, compressed gas. Acts like a magnet for gas to the capacity, 1,000 liters compressed gas. Okay, so like, how do I insert it into machine? Okay, this looks stupid. Didn't think it'd work. Well, that makes me sad, but can I put it into this, maybe? Is it just upsetting spaghetti over the... what I put it in?
Huh?
Can I put it on top and then it... do a thing? It's a mystery for another time. I have a friend who's coming to visit me. He'll be in 30 minutes or so. Well, you gotta get the pizza rolls out. Wait, you're gonna show him no hospitality? Only the finest of gourmet foods for them. I'm gonna go stick this here and cry a little bit. I'm just gonna get a drum and fill it, I guess. Oh yeah, I need to fix that today, too. Let's get up and above.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, right, I have... this setup. Which one is this one?
Huh?
Propane,
Huh?
butane. Yeah, we'll just continue this, actually. This is easier. Thank you, past me. I bought us a bunch of different drinks. I think he wants to make burgers, so I'll let him cook those. Ooh, you guys are gonna have fun. Owie, I'm so sorry, Steam. Actually, we'll just stop it here. Put those over... Looks like I'll need more pipes. Slightly ugly, but when has that stopped anybody? When I first dictated that message, it said drugs instead of drinks. I mean, like, I don't judge. As long as you don't do too many of them and die. That's where the problems start. Oh, right. I changed out all of my, bronze pipes with, rubber. Kaz! So good to see you again. How are you doing? How's been, Crash Bandicoot? Are you still playing that? I played the first one, because, I might still have the CD for it. I have the original. Glyph, hi! Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I played the original PS1, Crash Bandicoot, and it was a lot of fun. That's a lot of butane. I don't actually need that much. I want to shout out Kaz first real quick, and then Glyph, I want to shout you out next. Kaz, VT. Kaz does a lot of retro and indie games, and Glyph is relaxing after moving 15 plus hours, but alive. Oh, I'm glad you're alive. You're no use to me dead. No, I'm just kidding. And we are getting excited. What are we getting excited about? Electricity, of course. We need to build a dynamo. You're welcome, Kaz. Dynamo. That's right, we need steel stuff. We're gonna stick some of the stuff in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So we need 2 long rods. As far as screws go, what do we got? Yeah, we got some. Got those. I'm gonna go ahead and light this bad boy up. We're also going to take our... Oh, what are you doing? Whatchamacallit? What is this? Copper. We're gonna take our copper and we're gonna go... Put it over here. You ever played Conker's Bad Fur Day? I haven't actually played it. I was too young to play it at the time that it was going on. Also, thank you, Zeph, for the head pat. But I've seen it, and it is a naughty game. But my question is, was it fun? I don't care about titties. I want good gameplay. Titties are just a nice bonus, you know. It's happening. It's finally what's happening? What? Huh? Got so many people coming in. Alright, let's see if the timer is done with Glyph. Or the shout out, I should say. So I can shout out Glyph. I can spell your name. There we go. In the meantime, I am... Did you do your thing? No, not yet. These need to be in zinc. We're making galvanized stuff. And was it a robust machine casing? It is. So we're going to take 12 of these, we're gonna need to make double plates. The McRib is back. The most important meal of the day, the McRib. As President Barack Obama said, gotta have them ribs. And pussy too. You're going to finally get electricity going? Yes. I am so excited. We're going to need to have a really big infrastructure rehaul, but it'll be 100% worth it. I can just turn machines on and off. No, Kelly, I haven't actually tried it yet. Me neither. So we are partners in crime here. I actually don't eat a lot of fast food. It's turns out not very good for you. So I try to not eat it, but excuse me. Every once in a while you need it as like a treat though. That's still going. We are making this. That's right. We need the long rod. So we're going to shove... I need iron, which I have now. Shove that in there. We're going to melt it and make it into a long rib. Not a long rib. You guys have messed me up. A long rod. The McRib isn't even a thing where I'm at. It's because you live in the UK. A truly terrible place, but America's trying to compete for that currently. And I think we've got a chance. Oh, it looks like I already had the redstone. We have the long magnetic rod. We need our galvanized stuff. That's going to be, I think, here. What else do I need? I need the cables, and I think a wrench. No, maybe a screwdriver? That's a file. Screwdriver. It is a screwdriver. Okay, so we need something that can do 64 rotational units. And that's looking like a steam turbine. Looks like we can also do a diesel engine with inbar. I haven't actually made any diesel engines, so I could do that. But do I want to? That's the real question. What if I did 64? Scroll through everything. Where's the turbines? Show me the turbines. The turbines of everlasting power. I can do it with an in-bar steam turbine. I think that actually might be better. I do have a bunch of in-bar now. Bronze is not hard to get. Do we have access to spicy nuggies though? Snack, what's the word? Is there spicy nuggies where you live? I imagine since it's the UK, spicy probably means that there's curry sauce on it. I'm a Britain expert. Yep, they have access to spicy nugs. All is saved, everybody. I guess. What am I looking for? In bar. Here's my in-bar. Looks like I got some bronze here too. What are we going to need for this? We're going to need ring screws. And we need some gears and long rods. So for the gears, we're going to need 8, and then we're going to need 3 for the long rods. So let's go ahead and do at least bronze. They're apparently not that good. Fast food never is that good, I find. I don't care if I'm alienating my audience here. And this is how I got canceled. Well, okay. I'll at least get you done. Then we need our 2 bits of invar melts at 1916. We'll set it up to 20,000. Fast food ranges from shit to okay, and from what I've heard, spicy nugs are on the shit end of the spectrum. Chad, have you ever eaten vegetables before? Like, what's your favorite vegetable? That's what I want to know. One, 2, 3, 4. The rest of these are going to be bolts. Carrot. Carrot's pretty good. I'm a big broccoli kind of person. What really is a vegetable anyways? It's usually green, sometimes not. It's like a plant that you like eat. And they can be really yummy or absolutely garbage. There's like no in between. I don't actually need to make any new bolts. I'm going to go ahead and throw these bolts in here and pretend that they don't exist like I normally do with all my problems. And we're going to go and use these bolts. Fans are made this way. I have no bronze, so we're going to need to make some. Stephen Hawking. Yeah, what do you like about him, Snack? Eat your dragon bones. They are delicious and they'll make you strong. I actually would bury them for prayer experience. Getting protect from melee is like a must-have. Wow, a RuneScape joke in my Minecraft stream? I used to play a lot of RuneScape. It was my depression game. So I have like a lot of old school RuneScape knowledge. Let's Talk About reminds me of a Warhammer 40k joke. That's not my autism. Wait, grass is a vegetable? No, grass is not a vegetable. Oh my god. What is wrong with you people? Also, Mies, I saw that. You missed. Grass is edible and green and a plant. It's not edible. Not for us. It is for cows, but not for us. But they got like 3 stomachs. And you have like 1. And it seems to be bottomless. Nick is right though. My dad went out and never came back. And I understand the reason now. Oh, did I do this one? Yes, I did. More. More. Okay. Can we, will you play catch with me? Not if you're gonna throw like that and smack me in the face. A vegetable is a part of a plant, such as the leaves, stems, roots, or flowers. Grass is leaf, therefore it's a vegetable. We're asking the ancient Chinese texts. Is grass a vegetable? Technically, no. That's it. You're, yeah, I bet you feel terrible now. That's always the aim of my streams here, is to just make my audience feel terrible. Is tomato a fruit or vegetable? It's a fruit. But it does not go in a fruit salad. Don't even try that shit with me. From a culinary perspective, what about a botanical one? Well, we're talking about food from a culinary perspective, so obviously we're talking about that kind of vegetable. So you're okay calling it a fruit but not grass a vegetable? Yes, actually, I am comfortable calling a tomato a fruit and grass not a vegetable. I am extremely comfortable with that conclusion. Did I accidentally grab an extra stack of copper? Because the math ain't math in here. Be open-minded, Sparrow, as Buddhist. You know, I'm going to be intolerant on this one. You damn liberals and your grass is a vegetable. Oh yeah, one thing I also want to do is I want to go check in on here for a sec. If you're wondering what the heck is down here, this is where I get my oil from. This is an oil spring that I harvest it from. And it looks like we're missing out here. What I would like to do is Are the red hot chili peppers considered vegetables? No, that is a band. That is a alternative funk-inspired band. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn this all into really small pipes. Those are evil adventures here today. Oil, America wants to know your location. Bitch, I am American, okay? I saw that oil and I immediately was like, I am killing everything in its path to get that oil. That oil is mine and mine alone as an American, okay? Are those mines where you keep the sheep interns? I do not have sheep interns. I wish I did. But I don't. Any other stupid questions I can answer? All of this college for this. This is what I'm reduced to. This was a great idea, by the way. It took me only like... I think it took me more than 20 minutes to get the Buell, but... It was a great idea. So what the heck am I doing? I am extending this fuel line all the way out to our oil extractor. I'm gonna need to go this way. The fuel line must connect. So let's go figure this out. I'm gonna go dig a long ass tunnel here. It's not gonna be that long actually, it's just a little ways here. Okay. Let's we're gonna see how long we get with. We're not gonna get very far. Only got 18 of these pipes. I have no torches. That's fine. See, we're not going to need that many pipes. We are going to need quite a bit, but we have plenty of rubber. Are you guys excited by rubber? I am. Who was it about wanting to clip me. Or, like, come up with some clippable content. They, like, put me on the spot, and I was just like, I can't just be funny on the spot. Just happens to be with what I'm doing. What, you think I'm taking improv lessons over here? I wish I was taking improv lessons. That'd be so cool. Hey. Hey, who did that? It didn't show up on my thing. Meese? What the fuck? Oh, I just got an idea of another one I could add. I should add it so that you can throw flowers at me. Like at a concert. They throw flowers on stage, you know? That'd be a good idea. I'm full of good ideas. So I would want to disconnect. Oh, I don't have my wrench on me. Again. What a surprise to everybody. More pipe. Wasn't I working on something before this? I don't remember. Probably nothing important. Oh yeah, electricity. That's like our excitement for the day. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. I'll have it come down underneath here. Can take this back now. I didn't grab my wrench again. Despite me being able to break rubber pipes with my hands, I will still need the wrench to be able to connect it. Then also remove a bunch of other pipes. I guess I could remove it or connect it without the wrench. But I just angle things right, but it's too much work. I'm doing it with the wrench. There we are. The dirt kind of looks like a cork into my lovely wine that I have here. You know, my chat is not keeping up with what's going on. I'm seeing a limerick over here. Hold on, I'm gonna go rate some limerick. Yeah, you guys are just having a dandy ass time over here. What the heck? Hold on. Well, now it's not showing anything. Alright, let me catch up. Is that why you killed those poor innocent intern sheep? I don't have sheep interns. One more time. They're just sheep. Tell Moonshine I said hi. My girlfriend's name, by the way, is America. Hell yeah. How many Iraqi people did you harm to get it? Just the women and children. Probably less swag than is contained by Donald Trump's policies. You mean the great white savior, Donald Trump? I'm so sorry. Fuck that guy. You're not blind. It is acting up on me. Oh, oops. Take that bro back over there. OBS. Well. Alright. What to do in this situation? We're gonna close that. We're going to... Chat, is this real? Oh, this is a limerick, right. Eric likes tomatoes, but tomatoes do not like Eric. So Eric ate his tomatoes with turmeric, and though Eric's tomatoes were yellow, his stomach was quite mellow. That's a terrible limerick. 0 out of 10. Engage with my audience? I don't want to do that. It's disgusting. Pop out chat. We're gonna do the same with Twitch. And we're going to do a window capture, I think. I'll have this be YouTube chat. No. Go on, this one maybe? Yeah, okay. And Twitch chat. We will pop it. Open it. Why are you guys not the same? Alright, emergency chat activated. I need to, actually, I should make a folder and add them. Need a group. Emergency chats. Throw you guys in there. And then I need to move you. You guys are staring at my ass. Da da did not put you in front of me. Why not? Why are you guys like this? Explain. Oh, that's because I'm doing the wrong thing. There we go, now I'm in front. We're back. Now I need to move you over on my screen. You're too big. Hello, Rainbow Starlight. I am, not having issues. Definitely not. No, I want that. Okay. We're fine. We're good. Life is wonderful. Look, we're getting oil. God bless America. Anyways. Oh, now there. Okay. That's fine. Can't believe it's not butter. You better believe. Okay, Mies, I see you. I recognize you. You are heard. You are valid with your, getting your rubbers on. YouTube recommended you to me. Thank you, Google. We love Daddy Google. God's be blessed or something. I don't know. Might I ask who you are? My name is Sparrow. I am God's most hated creature, a finance VTuber. And, I make finance ASMR. And I play Minecraft because I don't even know anymore. I've lost sight of everything that's meaningful in life. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're playing modded Minecraft. The only good mod, which is called Gregtech. If you heard any other mods are good, it's false. But we should have oil back up in here. Yeah, we do. So we can run our distillery again. I'm playing a very old, obscure mod. It's called Gregtech. And I'm sorry, I'm a little frazzled. But I'm doing well. I'm doing great. Did I already thank you, Mies, for welcoming me back? I don't remember. Give me that. Anyways. We're back. Nice to hear that. Just finished The Boys Season 4. That was something. I kind of want to watch it, but I kind of don't. I want to watch it because, like, it's a... I like things that are satirical commentary. But at the same time, I've seen, like, bits and pieces of it that make me, like, go, oh, maybe I should not watch that. It looks a little much, which, like, I think it's, like, I believe is the point of the show. But... you know. We are making something. What are we making? A turbine. We're making a turbine. That's right. What did I do with my... I shoved everything in a chest. Why did I do that? Because I was clearing space. For something. I need these. These and these. Right. Might as well take those. Okay, so we need to make some double plates. I'm glad you're enjoying The Boys, though. Enough to watch season 4. The latest show I've been watching is Moral Oral, which was a kind of obscure, but had a recent resurgence. It was an Adult Swim cartoon, claymation, and it is about, you follow Oral, who is like, he's like 12, in this town full of extremely heavily Christian people, but they are all terrible people. And it's a big commentary on religion. If you had any religious trauma growing up, you would absolutely love the show. It's like, it always has this premise of like moral, or Oral learned something. And he, because of how the adults present it and the lies they tell him, he always does something extreme in the end. Like, one episode, he discovers what masturbation is. And, of course, they tell him masturbation's a sin. You shouldn't do that. And the reason why is because God gets angry when you waste your semen. And so he goes to his dad for advice on this. And his dad pulls out this book that's like lies to tell children about where babies come from. And so he lies to him about it. And he uses this metaphor of this chef using an icing bag to create babies. So he's like, I got it. So he gets an icing bag and he masturbates into it, and he gets the entire town pregnant, all the girls there. And at the end, usually he gets beaten by his dad, and it usually shows, it doesn't show the beating, it shows post-beating, the dad lecturing him on what was the correct way. And that particular one, the reason why it was bad is because you're not allowed to use toys in sex. And if you do have sex, you're supposed to do it in missionary position, which is the only godly way to have sex. So, I think it's really funny. Was I going to say anything else? I think that's it. I'm making a turbine. I made the turbine. I need something to power the turbine. It requires 192 steam. Sounds like a lot of fun. You can find it for free on archive.org. It's looking like we're going to make some strong bronze steam boilers again. A classic for me. We will need to power up our compressor to make compressed plates. Oh, I didn't finish my... I'm sorry. I got ADHD, Rainbow, if that wasn't obvious. And people here that watch me stream, particularly Minecraft, they have no idea what I'm doing in Minecraft because it's a very complicated mod. And B, they have no idea too much about finance. We do talk about financial things every once in a while, but they mainly come here from my absolutely winning personality. Or something else. I hope they enjoy their time here. I need sticks. That's what I need. I think I need 32 of these. We are going to need some matches before we can get out of it. We're trying to get out of using matches for lighting our fires. We're trying to use butane lighters because we're getting into electricity. It's exciting. Well, sounds familiar. I think we're really similar on that. Am I you? Are you me? Who am I? Right, I'm Sparrow. I think it would make me angry to watch something like that. Maybe. It, to me, it describes in, of course, exaggerated detail what, Midwest America, a lot of towns are like. Not all of them, obviously, but, just the, just all that stuff. I remember talking with my mom, and, she grew up religious. She and I are both, like, religious, but not. Like, I definitely, if you use the term heathen and what it actually means, I would be a Christian heathen, which basically means that I believe a lot of doctrine is wrong, and I do things that I do and believe things that the church would be like, well, you can't do that. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah, she grew up, and she asked about where babies come from, and she was told that it came, like, God was the one who gave you a baby. And then sex ed came around, and she learned, actually, no, that's not the truth. And she actually answered that, and she was talking about how embarrassing it was. And so, like, if you have, like, those kind of relations with, like, religion, where, like, especially a lot of, like, you've been told one way, because for some reason we like to lie to children, instead of just saying, like, hey, I'll give you a tiny little bit, you'll learn more as you get older, which is probably how I would go about it. You'd find the show really funny. Spirit being Catholic was not my being. I'm not Catholic. I am not being able to be described in any of the denominations. I'd just be called a heathen, because I kind of follow my own stuff, do things on my own way, and I don't go to church, and I have a lot of disagreements with just church in general. But that's not what this stream's about. This stream's about fucking Minecraft. And maybe weird stories I tell every once in a while. I have a dynamo. That's right. This is going to do back shots into this. And I need 192 steam, which I'm making the boiler right now, and the compressor to get the compressed plates. But in the meantime, I'm going to also need 9... What are these? Copper. I need copper plates. Stories are great, though. I do have some every once in a while. My Little Pony. I haven't actually watched My Little Pony. I hear there's a lot of fascist undertones to it, surprisingly. And, like, if you're not, like, super aware of how fascism operates and, like, the subtle messaging they do, you wouldn't catch it. So, like, it kind of makes me want to just watch it out of curiosity and see if it's true. But, like, there's racism and stuff in there. Yeah, let's fuck with Gregory. That's the only true religion I do follow, is the Church of Gregorius Technicities, who has blessed us with this wonderful mod known as Gregtech. Really, I don't remember races in My Little Pony. Weren't they at one point being, from what this is, again, I haven't actually seen the show. I've seen this in somebody talking about it. Isn't there an episode where, like, they're trying not to use the phrase every pony? If you're unfamiliar with My Little Pony, which, like, I'm not familiar with My Little Pony either, so, like, I'm in the same sphere of being unfamiliar. They say every pony instead of everybody, and there's like more than just ponies in the show. Because of movies, one movie I kind of want to watch is Starship Troopers, though I haven't got around to it. I also got kind of interested in it because, like, I played Helldivers, and Helldivers is really funny. If you're unfamiliar with Helldivers, that's a big satirical critique on patriotism, especially extreme patriotism reminiscent of America. Like, the opening video you see is definitely a propaganda video of, like, the most unlikely scene to happen because you are the dominant force in the universe. And you gotta, like, go liberate places to, like, build theme parks and stuff. Now that I think about it, well, maybe. See, like, they do it in a really subtle way from what I hear. I don't want to think of that now. Don't ruin My Little Pony for me. What about the cultural critiques in it? I don't even know if it is a cultural critique. But, to quote the words of the gal that everybody hated during Gamergate, Anita Sarkeesian, it is both okay and sometimes necessary to enjoy problematic media. So I like some things that are very problematic. Moral Oral, the show I was just talking about, they have an episode where did I stick the bronze plates? Did I turn this off too soon? They have an episode where one of the kids is asking too many questions in science class and is like talking about how it doesn't make sense that God is the answer for everything that happens in science. So they think he's special needs, but they don't use the term special needs. They use the R slur. So I just talked about something that is problematic. You mean America Sim? Yeah, I would say that Helldivers 2 is very much inspired by America. Sorry, but low-key, Discord is awesome. I like Discord. I use Discord a lot. Discord is very important to me as a disabled person. I don't have enough stamina to really get out much, and so as much as I prefer in real life friends, I would be absolutely lonely if I didn't have my Discord friends. I'm guessing American show. It was an American show, and it wasn't a particularly popular American show either, from what I gather. So, like, it's now like a cult classic. I initially countered it because I'm one of those people that just likes watching random video essays for fun. And I just had come across somebody talking about this show, and I was just like, I like claymation. If IRL friends who needs them. I mean, I like IRL friends. Alright, how are we going to set up this dynamo? Let's figure this out. So I need to get distilled water over here for the boiler. Because we're not in a position to have like a shitload of solar panels. So we're going to have to really start our electricity with yet more steam. Surprise, surprise. I know. I'm gonna set the boiler just here, just keep it kind of close. And I need some more pipes, though. We have homophobic friends, IRL. You don't really like having them. I would never call anybody homophobic my friend, seeing as I am gay as shit. Steam make power? That sounds like a coal power plant. Well, we're running it on oil subsidies like gas, kerosene. So, technically not coal. That's why YouTube recommended you LGBTQ+. That's me. I am some of those letters. A fuel power plant. Oh, don't get me wrong, they are. I can still talk to them, but no way I can be around them. I've learned as soon as you cut out toxic people out of your life, the better. Only have to talk to them if you have to. Though sometimes if they're like, depending on how and like what particular flavor of homophobia they are, they're kind of funny. Cause you just be like, alright, I gotta go eat a baby, see ya. And they're like, I knew it. I wouldn't interact with people with that. Don't really give them my time, energy, or money, really anything. Well, usually if I have to interact with them, it's because they're like a service worker that I just have to talk to like do something real quick, and then I never have to talk to them again. But what if I'm the toxic people in my life? Change your ways. Have a change of heart. Be a kind, or try to be a kind person. I know being a kind person is kind of a monumentous task for some, but I think you get points for trying, though. Oh yeah, it's funny to rage bait them. You know, if they're not gonna just accept you for who you are, you might as well just get entertainment value out of them. I love it when hecklers come in every once in a while to my chat. Cause like, bigoted people are among the stupidest of people. There's no such thing as a smart bigot. And so it's real easy to just mess with them. And so I have a good time every time. Ugh, my pipes. Oh dear. I need to get some foil. I think it's more fun to have a discussion who know what the fuck you're talking about. You see, I'd love to have a discussion, but like, sometimes the people I talk to think the Holocaust didn't happen. And then it's just like, how am I supposed to have a rational, like, discussion with somebody who, like, you know, thinks the Jews control everything? Where's the, like, that's the most chaotic good statement I've ever heard. Like, how am I supposed to have a real conversation with somebody who says that Jewish space lasers are what's actually causing the forest fires in the West Coast? Like, you think they're just gonna be like, you know, like, oh, since you just pointed out that actually, that's really stupid to believe, I've decided that you are actually right. There's no way that the Jews could use space lasers to cause forest fires. Same thing for flat earthers. I find flat earthers and fascists go hand in hand, which is like a really weird like combo, but it makes sense if you think about it a little bit more, because like usually fascists come from a conspiratorial side of things, you know, like because like the Jews controlling everything, that's a conspiratorial belief. And so like flat earth is like they're making us want to believe that there is a flat or a round earth when actually it's flat. For I haven't quite found the reason why they think they're doing that. There is she's a little controversial because a lot of people like to just misinterpret her, but there's a lovely video essayist I like to watch every once in a while. She's very slow on making videos, but her name's ContraPoints, and she was talking about she has a video dedicated to just conspiracism in general, and like, why do people go to it? Why is it exciting? Why do people do that? And like, she's talking about the video that got a lot of people in on QAnon, and like the first episode of that series is like just this girl going, there's a lot of coincidences that just make me go, and that's like what a lot of conspiracism is about, is about getting excited about finding the truth. And it's just like a lot of coincidences. It's just like, yeah, that's a weird coincidence, but that's just what it is a coincidence. I'm sorry, there is no man behind the mirror. I just think it's not trusting what you're told. I think a lot of people recognize that there is a problem, but like the problem isn't it's not the Jews. I'm sorry. Be kind for those who deserve it. I like to try to be kind to people regardless whether they deserve it, because I want to live in a society where people treat me kind regardless, where I don't have to like prove myself to them for them to be kind to me. What shape is Minecraft Earth though? A cube, obviously. Come on. There's no canon answer as far as I know, but most pictures show it as a giant cube. Exactly. No way, Earth is on a turtle. It's just turtles all the way down. Yuki, hello, how are you? But where are the edges? You just gotta go far enough. Come on. I thought you guys loved edging. What'd Cherry Pratchett do? Also, is this functional? We got distilled water, we got fuel, that looks good. Stop by to say hi while Remy is preoccupied at the moment. Wow, I'm the second option here. No, I'm just kidding. You watch who you want. Good to see you, though. Saying the government is lying to you is saying the government is organized and can maintain a level of secrecy. It's funny because, like, when we look at, like, right-wing conspiracy theories, they're all these, like, wars about like good and evil, and then like there's this huge thing, usually like Satan's involved and stuff. And then you look at like left-wing conspiracies, they're just like the CIA did this thing, and then like the CIA is like nuh-uh, and then like 50 years later they're like, yeah, we did this thing. What are you gonna do about it? If they were on TT at the moment, I'd probably still be there doing the mod and all. TT Tabletop Simulator? I don't know what that is. Oh, TikTok. Ah, TikTok. The thing I don't use. Guys, what if I took some of this and I made it into a big pile? I know, crazy. It causes the whole thing to lag up. I don't know why. That's just a fun little thing about Gregtech. But then again, Gregtech is kind of held up by toothpicks and gum, so... Oh, hey, actually, that's quite a bit of chlorine. Maybe we'll make some titanium while we're here. I do wanna figure this out. Are we charging? Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, of course this doesn't do anything because I don't have my dynamo there. Chat, how come you didn't call that out, huh? You're all just over there laughing, just being like, ah, Sparrow's got the setup wrong. What a doof. What's wrong with you guys? I trusted you. And this is what you do to me? Owie. Have a good evening, Sparrow chat. Bye, Mies. Love you. Maybe. Come on, I want to see, this fucking works. Yay, we're getting electricity. And it's all being spent right away on the machine, but that's okay, cause we're going to go here. We got these lighters that I've been saving for so long. And they're all empty. And I can finally refill them. I was thinking I wanted to see a clinical lab assistant job offer pop up on my screen. I do need one in my factory. Do you want to come? Do you want to come in Minecraft and do that? How much playtime did getting electricity take? I think I did the math. I average about 3 hours an episode, and I do believe this took me about 200 hours to get the lowest tier, or I guess second to lowest tier, but low tier. Okay. Why are you not charging? I'm gonna assume you're charging, and it's just a little funky. I kind of remember electronics in Gregtech being a little funky. It doesn't tell you the exact amount. It just gives it in very specific denominations if you reach that level. Like, it's not really 0 out of 64,000. It's a weird mod, okay? Do you take into account your save file corrupting? Yes, I did take that into account. Cause like I have my Gregtech ones, and then Gregtech Again on YouTube is my second run. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm gonna pretend it doesn't exist for a moment. We're gonna go work with our calcite stuff with our burner mixer to make more titanium. Speaking of, I actually should be making more magnesium. Horrific. My blunders know no bounds. Do I have enough room? I do. Let's get this machine going. I'm gonna use up the rest. Actually, maybe I should save the matches for when I need to fill these things up again. Look at that. And that's 100% accuracy versus our 90% with the matches. And the only thing I need is butane, so I don't need to go get some phosphorus. Is it better? See? It's just weird. I don't know why. This calls for some mutton, though. And a carrot. Balanced diet, always. Let's go shove that in there. Shove this in there. I need calcite. What else do I need? I need the calcite. I need ilmenite. Just take a couple stacks of that. And got my jugs. Everybody comes for my jugs. I need drums. Take this one. Before we start, I do need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm not dead. Rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. But guys, we got something even better than death. We have a fully charged battery. I could just take it. I have electricity in my pocket. This is so exciting. Oh, right. I have you with chlorine. Well, I might as well fill this up too. I'm gonna go replace this guy. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. I think I can just shove the other one in. Really shouldn't be using stainless steel anyways, but... Okay, we got that. I'm just gonna preemptively... Let's see, when do you melt? 1612? I'll do 17. Should also start you up, because you're gonna take some time. We're gonna just see how much calcite we can collect in the meantime. And we got our lighters. That's so exciting. Because we don't have a good way of melting calcite and then storing it, besides these jugs, yet. There is a way, but we need to get to, I believe, tungsten. That's going to be a whole process. Yay. Oh, beautiful. Actually, what I could do... I think it will be okay. What I could do is I could set a drum down here and then put a funnel on it, and then I could... Okay, good, it didn't melt. That would be the concern. And how much space does that take up? Actually, not that much. Okay, and then... I know it's about to start, but if I got some... pipes here, I could... We could do something here. And I'll use my lighter to light it. Oh, it's so good. I'll just go ahead and start with the 16. We're going to make quad pipes. Very exciting. Yeah, I know you're ready. Take this off. And then we'll go... 1, 2, 3. It's kind of running into here, but... I think we'll be okay. And then... we can... This is my calcite. So it will automatically fill up the calcite. And we could also have our fluorine here. Oh, so good. I'm telling you. Why are you not starting? You need ilmenite? It's because of the carbon dioxide. I thought I have this set to dump it. Oh, there's carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Oh, that's why it's not going out. You make carbon dioxide. Oh. Oh, we're learning. Okay. Then we can make a... Get back here. We can make another filter. I might have a spare filter, actually. I got one here. What do you currently use? Carbon di... Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Holy shit. And then... we just need a valve. Oh, I got more calcite in here. Ooh, there's a valve here. We can use one of these. I have a crowbar somewhere. Stick the other one back. Was it there? No. Okay. There is... There it is. Okay. We're good. Yay. Stick that back. We might need to rearrange it, but it'll be fine. Oh, okay. We'll need to get our new pipes that we made. Guys, you can only wish you had my autism, where I'm just getting excited over fucking pipes and all this shit. Oops. That's fine. I'm gonna take a little damage. We're still good. We need this. What are you? Oh, that's actually exactly where we need it. We'll attach it here, and we'll... There we go. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I have not had a good setup for this in previous runs, so I am so glad that I have something now. Looks like we got some trailing in. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'm not able to access that at the moment. That will be something we need to solve here, but we can at least turn this off. I'll just mine it, and then I'll just make some item pipes to just pipe it into there. That'll be simple. I should, is there anything flowing in here? There's molten calcite. That's not too bad to lose. No, I don't need to move it. That's right. I'm doing it else. I'm doing something else. Let's put you back here. What did I want? I wanted... Right, it's all going into here. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, hell yeah. Beautiful. Okay, we need now item pipes, that's right. Let's get, I think I just need 2 of them. We'll go ahead and throw these in here. Yay, okay. I think now it would be pertinent to figure out how to get our magnesium chloride processed. So this needs to be processed in an electrolyzer at 64 GU per tick. Which I can do. I need... Wait. Yeah, I can do that. I need to just manipulate this space a little bit. But I'd be able to do it. I'm gonna take this all down. Probably gonna need more batteries, more space. But I bet I can do it. Let's actually open this all the way up. See how wide we are here. I'll probably need to add more and more boilers. We want to make sure that we have room to add on whatever we need. Today's a good day. I should probably actually get some torches. No, wait. Let's just add as many bricks as I can here to dissuade spawning. That'll be okay for now. We'll just grab some torches, torch it up, and then we can add more bricks. Actually, I should probably grab bricks just on my way, huh? I just don't need anything blowing up everything. That would kind of dampen my mood here. I want to keep that up. Do I have much magnesium? 18 is a good start. Alright, still got some calcite. Thinking, processing. Need more bricks. I'm making them out of slate. This is shale. That's what I'm making it out of. Should have some more bricks around here, though, while those are cooking. Yeah, there's some. I think I want this to be kind of a wider space. And I can have all my electronics around. Oop. This is a server, single player. This is a server. It takes the burden of running everything off my computer. Is it public? No, this is a private one. Just me. It's Rainbow Starlight, oh whoa. Excuse you, you threw a tomato at me? What are you thinking? Are you just stalking me from both platforms? I say stalking, but that's like kind of the point of streaming, is to have people watch you. What? No. I think I'm right. Oops. I need... Actually, we'll use this one. And pick some stuff up. Oh, whoa. I don't know how to do commentary while mining. I think it's ridiculously boring. And when you're bored, you're boring. Although, people keep reassuring me that they just like seeing me just mine. I don't know about that. But then again, people think differently than me. Nobody thinks exactly the same. I know how to just make block breaking noise. Like, with your mouth? Plop, plop. I'm just playing Stardew Valley watching you right now in the background. Hell yeah. Stardew Valley, good game. You're on day 3. Good a day as any. Getting low on carrots. I should actually store some stuff away. How are we doing over here? Actually, I can just so that we can get this to be going still. I'm playing Team Fortress 2 and League Tactical game. Fun. I don't know what those are, but fun. I wonder how much power we would need to get up to titanium processing, because I'm at that point where I'm making titanium. think, Sparrow. Just store. Why are you thinking? It's a terrible pastime of mine, thinking. I think that should be good. No, TFT is a League of Legends tactical game. Oh, they made stuff other than... Oh, wait, you know, I think I knew that. They didn't know how to make their game not full of terrible, toxic people, so they made a new game in hopes that it wasn't awful. Are people still toxic in it? I'm a recovering, League of Legends player. TFT is 50-50. My favorite toxic interaction that I've ever had in League of Legends was... So you know how in the beginning you're supposed to tell people what lane you're thinking of going? Like, usually when I played, I would, you know, I'd take whatever lane people didn't want to go. And there was this one guy who hadn't said anything. And so I was just like, hey, are you going to go... It was middle and top that had not been called. And I was like, are you going to go to the middle or are you going to go to the top? It's just silence. And I'm like, okay, since you're not saying anything, how about I go middle, you go top? Nothing. And so we get in. And he goes to the same lane I do, which is middle. And I'm like, oh, are you wanting middle? I guess I could switch to top. And then he finally chats and he says, I hope your mother dies of cancer. And it was, it was really funny to me at the time. 'Cause, like, it's just nothing. I'm being as nice as possible. And I get that. It's just like, I don't know what I was expecting. Classic League? Yeah, Classic League. And, like, I know that a lot of people do it to, like, because I know, like, making the enemy team mad on purpose makes them play worse. So there are, like, some people who, like, will do it just for that slight advantage. But, like, you know, if you play in the shit, you're gonna get shit. And so it just turns you into the shit. Not the good kind of shit, the bad kind. You're just now a garbage human being. And I do think League is a fun game. I just wish the community did not make it not fun. Every once in a while, I'll see, like, gameplay, and I'm just like, oh, that looks so fun. Maybe I should get back in. I just have to tell myself, no. You're going to have a horrible time. Your mental health's going to go down. It's a long time ago, is it? Now everybody pick lane for the game starts. Oh, I bet there's still people that... They probably, like, just quit if they don't get the lane they want. And it's... They'll probably flame you. If you want, you need to mute chat. Well, like, the thing is, though, is that, like, you're going to do worse at the game if you're not communicating with your teammates. like, if it wasn't necessary to really talk with your team, it would be fine, and I'd have no problem muting chat. But it's just, you're at a huge disadvantage if you're not chatting with your team. And, like, yeah, you can do pings, which, like, is some form of communication, but then people get real nasty with pings, too. It's just like, ugh. You can switch in champs, like, for example, when you start and choose mid and bot, you only get those. I just have to remind myself never again. And you know, I've been happier since I quit League. And I just gotta remind myself that you're happier not playing League. That's too little. Just throw that over to pretend I didn't do that. Yeah, that's toxic. That's why I don't play normal. I played a lot of ARAM because the people were chiller, but at the time I was playing, a lot of the toxic people discovered that it was actually fun to play, and then they'd come over and do their same bullshit. And I was just like, alright. The one mode that I like, because there's not too many toxic people there, is now toxic enough to warrant me not playing it. Alright, we got some decent space over here. I'm gonna clear that hive, and then we can start planning. Actually, what I really want to do is I want to get some of the redstone that I have and make that into bricks. Only ARAM or arenas, now arenas are perma. I don't think I was... I either wasn't around for arenas or I just didn't play it, so it's just... I don't know about it. Can I stick these in a... whatchamacallit? Can I stick these in a furnace and it makes something? Okay, cool. That still makes that. I want to get some bricks of red granite. And I'll put my boilers in it so that if they do explode, it'll be, like, contained. ARAM was so fun. And I like that, like, very much in ARAM, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Because, like, sometimes you only lose because... it's because you got stuck with bad champions for the round. And that was fine. You still, like, did your best and had fun. You start doing weird builds. You're like, hey, we're gonna lose this one. You guys mind if I do something stupid with my build? And they're like, yeah, go for it. Let's see it. That was fun. I like that. ARAM, if you didn't know, now you're getting random champs only. You can't select what you want to play. That's how it was when I played, was that, you don't get a... You got rerolls. I don't know if that's still in. You got some rerolls on your champs, but, like, and you could trade with people. Like, if somebody really wanted to play something else. I was a bard player. That was my champion I loved the most. Now that's gone too. You can't reroll. Oh. I bet that's their solution to people just re-rolling and then not getting anything that they want and then just leaving. Why do I have a bunch of ultimate dust? Get 2 or 3 random and that's it. Oh, do you get to, like, choose from, like, a couple different ones? Because when I played, you just got your champion. And then you could either chance it or trade it. And when I played, the toxic people would just, like, sit there, and then you're like, hey, I don't like this champ. Does anybody want it? Okay, I'll re-roll. And then you re-roll it, and they're like, why would you re-roll that? I'm like, I literally am talking about how I suck with this character. From 2, you can take non-taken. Huh. No, Sparrow. No, don't think about getting back in. No. Don't be foolish. Do I have any red bricks? Oh, I don't need that. I got 1. You can't, but only play ARAM. No, if there's still toxic people, I don't want to do it at all. I'm at a point where, like, emotionally, I am much more fragile than when I was, well, I'll be honest, I was depressed, and when you're depressed, you can take a lot more, I find. Which is sad, but now I'm in a much healthier place, which is great, but also, chat mute is a thing. I know, don't tempt me, you foul devil. I see your tricks. You're trying to get me to play again. Is that thunder? Please let it be thunder. That's thunder, right? That's not anything exploding. Exploding's a different sound effect. I get so paranoid. Also, that thing's gonna make me lag for a moment. I need to turn it off and let it fuel up, and then we'll be happy. You need to not fill with diesel. Alright, I'll turn you off for a while. We'll see how that does. But anyways, we're gonna actually move this over here. Gotta be mindful of the tank. And these stupid pipes. I need to get some foil and put them like this so that I am not doing that. Can I... What kind of foil can I make? Can I make paraffin wax foil? Is that the thing I can do? Because I know I can... There's only a few select recipes you can use with your foil mold in a low heat extruder. And it looks like I can... Probably. Yes. I'm gonna replace all my covers with wax. So I can get all the materials back that I used for them. It doesn't really matter what you use. It'll just... act as not getting stuck on the pipes. You're not supposed to get stuck on the pipes. Greg doesn't know how to fix that. He's just a guy. And my Lord and Savior, but just a guy. Oh, they look kind of cool. I have wooden pipes still, that's funny. I don't stand there, why do I have one there? Probably should repurpose all of this. I don't use the creosote anymore. But I know that these are brass plates that I used. These can definitely be repurposed for something else. Oops. Cool. Oh, I got some here. Okay. let's go see about our pipes over here. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of foil. What? It's about all that I need, though. Probably ever. I need the tiny little pipes. I have that in my inventory. And that's all I can make for now. I should boot up this guy. We will connect you to my squeezer. I believe I can get electronic versions of all these. Oh, let me just check the squeezer. Okay, I can't, but I can get the, it's like the engine. I can get electric versions of those and basically hooked it all up to electricity, which is a lot easier to start and stop. I don't need a boiler for it. Am I like out of diesel? Petrol, kerosene, lube. That's fuel, and this one's diesel. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect this real quick, so it'll burn up whatever diesel's in the system, and then it can focus on a different fuel. Oh, I forgot to make these into non-apple pipes. Yo, what mod is this? This is mainly what you're seeing Gregtech. Gregtech 6 to be precise. Which is not a very common one to see. Most people play Gregtech New Horizons or other spin-offs. But this is the best one. I'm just saying. It is played in 1.7.10 Minecraft. But it is a large overhaul mod that changes up how veins are done. You can chemically... what's the opposite of synthesis? Deconstruct a lot of materials into smaller materials to use for later. And primarily a tech mod. How much magnesium am I getting? Need more. Go on a run, take care, enjoy your run. I hope it is fruitful. Look at this, my little titanium. Oh, right, I'm trying to figure out my magnesium chloride issues. Probably gonna need another dynamo. Your brain must be huge. I can't understand what you're doing with all those machines. I do have a big brain, it's true. The biggest, some say. And I'm extremely humble. There's probably no one more humble than I am. I'm looking for dynamo. Right, we need some galvanized stuff. I got a bunch of steel in here. We need that. That's Damascus steel. Not useful. We need to make some bolts here. And throw that in there. And we need that up 100 Kelvin. Other stuff we do need our iron. I got some here. I think these won't mix, probably. And, oh, I'm gonna need some copper. I'm gonna need a copper ingot. This one's going into my crucible that I have dedicated to what do you call them? Ingots. We don't need that much, so that's why I'm just making one. What else we need? Gears. Could also stick that in there. Oh shit, into long rods. And is it a robust machine casing? It is, so we're gonna need to make some double plates here. Where's my hammer? So we'll bing bong. Have some mutton as a treat. And put those in there. This is gonna take a while to heat up. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, it popped and I wasn't around. Oh, I'm gonna need my pincers because it's gonna be hot, hot, hot. Where are those? Doesn't matter. I'm taking things in stride here. Oh shit. That's why I wasn't mixing them in the first place. Wait, did I? No, I did need this in the long run. I'm fine. Life is good and worth living. But I do need bolts. There's my pincers. I'm just gonna divert this real quick for lathe purposes. Oop, not that way. That looks good. You're still happy? Brine, I need you and you. You're cooled down now. We got the robust. We're going to... You're not who I need. I need this. I think we got enough in here to dip these all in zinc. I need 3 screws in there. That's that, and we need the turbine next. We're gonna make an Invar one. I need to do 64 rotation units. Oh, I am going to need to do the wire mill real quick. That's the last step in our dynamo process. How long have you spent in this mod? Technically in this world, I'm at around 200 hours. I did have a previous world. The server that I'm running this on is a Linux server, and I am not a Linux person. So I did make a big goof, and I accidentally not only moved the backup folders into the same folder that the world file is in, but also deleted that folder. So I had to start completely over, and it was a big sad day. But here I am, still doing things. Rest in peace and pieces, indeed. I need jug, because I'm going to be moving some molten zinc here in a moment. I got an open one over here. So you boil at 18 or 1180. So I'm going to push you down to 800. That should be fine. We'll throw the zinc in there. Shouldn't take too long. Zinc has a low melting point and it's not too dense. Gotta fuel our bath. It always surprises me that the bath requires no power. But you know, I'm not asking too many questions. Let's keep it that way. I bet one day I'll need these again. That is all of our stuff for the dynamo. Pretty sure it went... Oh wait, I need to... I don't think I actually put back the redstone. Yeah, I got it here. Before I do that, I need to magnetize this rod. I think the gear went here, and it was 1, 2, 3 rods, and then I think a screwdriver. Now I need the turbine. Get all this stuff out. We need 16 to go in the bent stuff. I'm gonna use my roll bender. just real quick here. Yeah, I know, you're angry. That's gonna take a moment, so we'll also get over here. Do I have any in-bar bolts left? I have 3 screws. Why do I have 3 screws? You probably have no clue why I'm laughing at that. It's just a weird number to have. Sometimes I feel like one of those, like, eccentric scientist people that are just, like, laughing over something super embedded in whatever field they're in. I'm like, aha, only 3 in-bar screws. That's like the punchline to the joke, and everybody's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm in too deep in this mod, is what I'm trying to say. I heated these up a little bit too much, but that's fine. Awfully specific number. I understand that I am the only one that knows what's going on. It's my burden to bear. I'm gonna lay these. Make me into screws. Excuse me. Wrench. Not gonna mind, right? So when you build something, you have pieces left over. I do have that problem. I frequently do not get my math right. I get leftover pieces, which are good, because then I got spares. But also, I got spares. I do have that moment. There's this Onion article that is like, dad who saves little bit of wood finds use for it after 20 years. I do have that same excitement. I sent that to my dad, and he said that he related to it a lot. I do have that same excitement where I'm just like, I found a use for it. See, it was worth keeping it. I basically am a middle-aged suburban dad. It's always having those tiny eyeglass screwdrivers. I actually need to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Wow, you ruled the chat and all you do is post a dinosaur. Oop, I just hid the YouTube chat. See, yes, Rainbow Starlight. I hope you enjoy your anime. Oop. Eh. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. I'm gonna need to make a quick pit stop over to the carrot field. Because I'm running out of carrots. We've moved on from potatoes, though. We have mutton for the meantime. I had a moment where I had to move things from multiplayer to single player because I need to mess around with the backups. Because for some reason, my world was corrupted, which I correctly did recently. But for some reason, I now have these spots where there's like a shitload of horses and like a shitload of sheep. Like, way too many for it to be normal, and it lags every time I go by. And so, part of it is that they suffocate each other, so I got a bunch of mutton. Quite the omnivorous rabbit, I see. That's me, omnivorous rabbit. This is a robust, we're gonna need... Actually, I can make most of my parts in the extruder. Gears and long rods. Do I need 2? Yes, okay. Head and do 1, 2, 3. And the double plates we're gonna have to make on the anvil. How much more I got from this? 183. This is what I imagine the inside of Inspector Gadget's head look like. If you're sending a link sometimes, even though I have auto mod off, it's just like, I don't wanna show the link. Fuck that. Next, for my next trick, I need to make bronze. And I'm also going to need 9 copper. I need yet more bronze. Wait, I don't have any bronze hiding away still, do I? Not in a usable form unless I melt them down. I don't want to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and make some bronze. The lack of double chest irritates Spider Minecrafter. Yeah, they don't combine. Oh, I didn't start that one. I used to have wooden ones, but I try not to use wooden ones unless they're kind of up high and away from fire. I got a fire right here, so I made everything kind of wood or metal. As soon as this pops, I'm gonna load it up. I do need to make sure that I got those separated. Any minute now. There you go. That one's gonna be just copper. We'll wait for the copper to get in. I need to go compress it. I will, though, kind of organize here a little bit. So we need 10 for some quintuple plates, and then 4 for the pipes. They're common, I swear. There they are. We'll do compressor first. Well, fine, okay. I'm not good at parkour. I'm also going to put these in here. I'm good to stop that, I think. We got our compressed plates. And now we make stuff. This will be our boiler. And we're going to need to make the quintuple plates. Here is our pipes. those there, these here, and that there. We're gonna look for bricks. There's some. It's our burning box. Just realized I'm gonna need some pipes. More pipes. Never enough pipes. Any normal ones. Oh good, it looks like we got some rubber to work with. This is mod at oil? Yes, I do have oil. I have an oil spring over here that I found. This is normally a bedrock ore spawn. I can't get into the bedrock drill until late game, but it's essentially how to get infinite ore out of something. And down here, I have these oil springs here. They will occasionally spawn some oil. And I suck it up. Just... I'm getting damage from the hot pipes. Because there's steam in them. Better not show the government. They finna take it. Don't worry. I did it for America. As an American, it is my duty. Okay. Let's go see about setting some stuff up. Don't really need the torch. These bricks prevent things from spawning, which is nice. I'm gonna need... actually just one spot, right? Oh wait, no, 2 spots. I got this I need to move. Ah, shoot, I'm gonna need to go back and grab stuff. One of these. My battery box, my battery. And there they are. So we're going to have, instead of it going down, we're going to have it go this way. Stupid mine. Nope. That's not what I want. I want to go one in and then down. This is our distilled water, and we need to connect it to our boiler so that they have something to boil. Did I set these up? Yes, I did. These will be getting kerosene today. And our boilers. We'll be boiling our distilled water. And I'm going to need some bronze pipes to carry things. But we're going to have both of them power these. No, wait. I need to set this up smartly. I want them to both power the battery box. But they also need to power a dynamo. So I'm going to do this here so they can power the dynamo. And then that will go there. I'll stick my battery in there. I should make more batteries, but that's going to have to do for now. And then I need my electrolyzer. So we're going to need to go get some pipes. Go get those. It's all coming together. Maybe I should stick a light or something in there. I don't really want to. I like dark spaces. I think anything else I need. Electrolyzer. I'm pretty sure I have a spare one. There it is. Because originally I purposed it for making aluminum, but then I accidentally blew up all my boilers. What had happened was I had accidentally left my server running, and I ran out of water because it was just blowing through it way too fast. It was all a big mistake. So, like IRL. Pretty much. Connect those. Why are you draining? What are you powering? Nothing. You get power in the bottom. You're gonna top that. Cool. Okay. Let's redo these pipes. Yeah, you're just gonna drain that battery. That's fine. Now we should be able to... Like, the whole reason behind this, right, is because I'm using these machines to first further process steam and propane to make ethylene, and I'm using that ethylene to make... Oh wait, no, that's for plastic. I'm so sorry. I'm using this machine to make titanium tetrachloride, which is how I'm getting titanium, which is needed for like our next tier of ore processing. And so when I throw it in with some magnesium, it gets the titanium, and then it also gives magnesium chloride. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take the magnesium chloride and be able to get my chlorine back. Good evening from Germany. Good evening to you, Tillen. Do I pronounce the TH the English way or not? That's my question. Is it Thillen or Tillen? Either way, welcome. We are about to get back our chlorine, as God intended. Yeah, both is acceptable. Well, awesome. Welcome on in. We are yet once again questioning why I'm not doing finance stuff and playing Minecraft instead. But actually, really, my viewers are questioning that. Me, I'm just having a good old time. Oh, I got more pipes in here. Where, you know, I always forget I can do this. Alright. One day I will organize these. Probably not. Probably never. But maybe I will. Normally I'd route this to my item storage, but like I don't have a good way of doing that right now unless I make a bunch of pipes, and I just haven't taken the time to do that. Really, it was my hubris and laziness that led me to here. I feel that I sit here watching your stream while I can wait for my giant craft and ATM 10 to the sky. You know, a couple people mention ATM. What is it? I'm guessing it's not automated teller machine. Guessing it's actually Minecraft related. Oh, is this going to need a selector tag? It is. All the mods? I'm playing a very mod light grouping of my own that I have made. And the only other big-ish mod I have is Forestry, and that's tiny in comparison with other mods of its generation. And the reason that is because I hate mod packs that have, like, so many that I'm spending, like, half the time trying to figure out what anything does. So I commend you on playing one of those, because for me, I just get frustrated, and I'm just like, I have to learn all these things, and half of them are redundant. It could be more efficient if you just got rid of half of these things. Here I am angrily tearing into this piece of mutton. Just... How dare they have fun playing the game they want to play? What about me, huh? So... where do you output liquids, is the question. Let's go look it up. Vicious little rabbit. YABM is a mod pack where you have to finish the game, create the ATM star, which is basically almost most endgame items from multiple mods. I know a lot of more modern mod packs have like a quest journals, is what I've heard people calling them. Me, I'm raw dogging it. I'm figuring out everything on my own. The only guides I get is if I can find a forum post or make my own forum post in Greg's forum. What am I looking for? I'm looking for electrolyzer. Fluids go out the left and right. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's right there. So, we're gonna get a chest and a drum. Well, hello there, Boopy99. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it has it too, but you can basically raw dog it. I did the quest for the stuff, but I mostly just do my stuff. That's right, choose your own path. Ah, shit. I need to go use the restroom again, I'll be right back. I'm back. So sorry for the weight of the, well, that's not terribly epic, but the epic conclusion of me trying to get my chlorine back. What'd I miss? You're doing better, Whoopi? That's good. You have to eat 100 million bananas to get radioactive poison? I didn't know that. I think you die first, though, from trying to eat that many bananas. Don't really want to use a wooden chest. I think I'm gonna have to make my own here. But I do want to find a spare drum. I should have bronze drums. Oh, they're in my inventory. What am I doing? I'm just goofing it. Looks like I can switch my server to Gregtech New Horizons and start with my friends who are new to mod packs. Ooh, I don't know if you should do that with Gregtech. And the reason why is because Gregtech's just hard and can be frustrating. Granted, I don't know too much about Gregtech New Horizons. I'm playing Gregtech 6. They wanted a long mod pack. Well, it certainly is long. Well, if in that case, maybe, you know, I'm sure you can trust your own judgment. But, you know, I'm 200 hours. No, granted, I'm playing Gregtech 6, which is harder. And I'm also pretty much just playing it straight Gregtech 6 without any other mods, so that makes it even harder. But, you know, I'm at around 200 hours, and I just got to electricity. And even then, I'm just, like, barely scratching the surface of it. I swear I had more magnesium chloride. And there it is. I need 4... Actually, I'm gonna have to make 2. Just cause I can't... Well, I mean, I could, but this is just simpler. I can make just 1, but this is just easier, so we're gonna do it this way. Thank God for my extruder. Oh, that's not my lighter. Does that make Donkey Kong part of the kaiju family? Is Donkey Kong radioactive? Not all kaijus are radioactive based, though. Yeah, from my understanding, like, granted, I don't interact with a lot of media that involve kaiju. They're just big monsters. You're doing great for 200 hours. I've been, like, strictly focusing on, well, like, by nature of just having pretty much just Gregtech. And I've been doing things a bit more efficiently. I had another run that I was doing where I ran my base off of vodka, and just for the meme, because you can do that in Gregtech, but it proved to be not super efficient, and the setup I had was using more than I was making. I could make it more efficient at, like, higher levels, but at, like, that point, it just, like, I'd have way better options available. How? Well, you see, in Gregtech, if I type in fuel, will that get all the fuel stuff? Yeah, like anything that's alcohol based is a fuel. So you can run it off pina colada, vodka, grape vinegar, rum, Glen McKenna, scotch, dragon blood, which I believe is an alcohol in this game. Nut oil, glue, hydrogen, deuterium. Molten calcite's a fuel? Oh, you use that in fluidized bed fuel. That's different. Notch's brew. This was made back before we knew that Notch was a terrible human being. Yeah. So I grew potatoes and, like, distilled them. Fun was had by all. And I need my drum here. Okay, so this setup should be good. Oh, I need to... Where's my shovel? I'm also playing this in adventure mode, so getting started was a little extra, but... I'll put down a torch. Oh, I don't have any torches. Oh, yes I do. It was just lagging. You're telling me that I could theoretically have a mojito-powered city? Do we have mojitos in here? Mojito. Theoretically, if you got something that could... If you convince Greg that you need mojitos... Yes. We're gonna wait for these to turn on. I need to take care of that hive. I'm gonna go do that while we're waiting. Looking back at my design, I probably should have done rum, because sugarcane is a lot less energy intensive to collect, seeing as you could just use a piston. And scoop, that's what I need. So in the mod I could potentially power a car using Bud Light. Is there beer? Yeah, you could. I think Bud Light's a lighter beer, right? So it'd be... I don't drink alcohol. I can't, unfortunately. I don't think I really want to anyways, but... Might as well get this one too. We're here, why not? I do eventually want to get into bees, but I need to really get electricity going before I can do that. That's why I have forestry mainly, it's just for bees. Because I love bees. I love all the extra bees that you can get in forestry. Okay. We are not powering it. Why not? If I recall, electricity is just a little weird, so we might actually power this in just a little bit. One time I asked a question about electricity, and I was like, Greg, how does this, like, function? Because, like, I've been trying these different things. And he's just like, I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've coded that. And I was just like, top tier modder. He's a really funny guy. Not necessarily because he's trying to be funny. It's just... You know how some people are where they're like not trying to be funny, they just kind of are funny people. What if I did this? Just make sure they're not blown up. Do I need more batteries? Is that it? I probably do need another battery. Right. I do have sulfuric acid spare. So let's go get some foil. From vicious omnivorous rabbit to queen of the hive would go crazy. I don't know whatever you're on, but I want some too. Battery. I should have spare lead. And I should have spare battery alloy is what it's called. There it is. Hammer, please. Thank you. And then we're using these kind. No, not the ultra low voltage. I need the low voltage. That is made of bent. Okay. We need to bend 2 of these guys. And you need a hammer and a something. Is it a screwdriver? No. Is it a file? How about a wrench? What do you need? Wire cutter? Probably. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna need these filled. Oh, I'm also gonna need tin cable. That's fine. You just talked about bees. I just looked after mine, they flew away. I'm so sorry, that's so tragic. I think I just need 1 unit here. Just maxed my bees. Tilling over here, just bee maxing. That shouldn't take too long. Yeah, it's right there. We are going to need to power this up. This will take some time to wait on, but it'll give us some time to figure out our piping, which I need my wrench again. Found my draconic bee. Did sit like 500 blocks away at -64. Is that the one that flew away? I don't 100% know what a draconic bee is, but it sounds rare. And it sounds like it would be really sad if you lost. Got that going. I need to change that. I think it should be flowing right. What else do I need? Just the tin cable. Do I have leftovers? No, not really. Rare or not, but the time it took to max it. Oh, is it like levels? These are going to be to insulate our cables. We're going to get soon. Once it hits 480, it'll do its thing. I think that's all I can do for now. All that time for something so simple. Kind of. I had to let the bee on a lead on a fence so it learns to work day and night. Then I had to wait for rain, thunder, for weather resistance. It works when that comes. Oh, so you're getting it like attributes and stuff? I see. Rest in peace, though, your bees. I do need to go fill these up. Forgot to do that. We need to go find our... Oh, I forgot my tap. Got plenty of sulfuric acid. That's how people condition chickens IRL. Which is not healthy for the chicken, as someone who used to own chickens. You need to give them time to rest. There's my tap. Put my scoop back. There's Gregtech bees, and I tried to use them, and they all died. So I'm like, I need to figure those out at some point. But forestry bees, I know how to use those. Sometimes the hen don't be henning, you know? And that's okay. We stand a hen that's standing up against the man. Alright, are you going to be happy with 2 batteries? Let's find out. So you're full. We'll just let it charge up, and then I'll flip it back up, and we'll see. We'll see if it's happy. I just started Productive Bees as a mod. In all the mods 10, I need the Draconic Bee to get dragon chunks to build upgrades for breeding bees faster, increase productivity of the bees inside the beehives, and that they are faster. That sounds super cool. And I know that probably all stemmed from Forestry. I got the origin mod. Of course, I'm sure that they made it their own, not to say that they copied. Are you happy? I think we're happy. I think it just needed 2 batteries. The reason for it being is from what I understand, is that when dealing with electricity, you deal with a certain amount of packets. And so I've got 2 quote-unquote packets hitting here, so I need it to go to 2 separate places, not just 1. Y'all are way too smart to me. I personally like seeing the death screen 50 times in a row because of mad bots. You know, everybody has their own vice they want. But the most important part here is I'm getting chlorine. That is so exciting. Holy shit. We did it, everybody. Finally. Because, like, the way I'm getting chlorine normally right now is this, which, like, at the rate that I'm doing it, if we go to the electrolyzer, so it uses 16 generic units per tick. So 256 seconds, right? That's what? Couple minutes per one. And then I'm getting half a unit of chlorine. 500 liters. 1,000 liters is like a bucket. To use what I'm using it for, I need 14 units of chlorine. This is incredibly slow getting it through salt. I'm also getting hydrogen and oxygen. It's like not efficient because we're lagging again. Is it because of you again? Are you filled up with something other than... Okay, yeah, that's good. You can use fuel oil. I think. Was it just not fast enough? I switched my fuel line to this. Normally I used it with the oil that I was getting. But so that I can like process it more. But I'm thinking it's using it more than it's can flow into it. So I might need to like have a dedicated line. Probably have a lot of... Maybe I should make my petrol line that. Actually, just cause it's gonna be a pain if I do that. I'm gonna make this my main line. So we're gonna do that. And I'm just gonna use... Well, let's see, how much... Can we calculate in a burning box how much it's gonna use? Not burning. Burning. I'm using a... What do they call it? Dense chromium liquid, which is using 448 heat units per tick. That's at 85%. So we look at kerosene. That is 32 per liter. I think, or I'm sorry, 320 per liter. I think it'd be okay to use just these as my direct. So where was I connecting this originally? Wait, I'm not screwing anything up by doing this, am I? You're not connected. You are, aren't you? Okay. So we're gonna need to, instead of just taking everything, I need to get back over there. It's connected to further machines back there, and I don't want to interrupt those. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it go under, and then... Oh. It's not. I was wrong. Well, how's it getting over to back here? Are you just... Oh, you're just... Oh, wait. I understand now. I'm flowing to here, not from there. Aren't I? Am I? What am I doing? How is that getting over there? Wait a minute. Where are things going? I'm confused. Where are you going? Tell me your secrets. Here. you're going down through here. Where's this going? Ugh. Got tin alloy. Okay, so you're on a different line. You're going to here. Oh, okay. Oh, what am I doing? And then you're going up. Oh, okay. So I can take these away, I think. Well, worst comes to worst, they just stop burning, and then I go, oh, I need to fix this. If it was a water line, I'd be a lot more scared. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's get some bricks here. Okay, now I can figure this out. So let's figure out where that is. Okay, I think that should be fine. So now we get to see if this is eating at it more than it can pump in. Oh, right. It's going through fuel oil first. Oh yeah, how are we doing over here? Oh, I don't have enough room, that's why I'm floundering over here. I'm trying to make smooth red granite. That's how I make the bricks. Okay, did you get through? No, you're getting through your fuel oil. Okay, good. You are getting pumped in adequately. I do have to be careful, though. It looks like I am not making enough kerosene. Well, what else could I use? What's the thing that you make the most of? You make the most of fuel oil. Kerosene is just not as much. Alright, as a pain of it might be, maybe I should use fuel oil instead. Is this supposed to be fuel oil? It's just empty. That is fuel. Okay then. Let's do that. Then we'll snake it this way. Here and down there. Okay. I just forgot. I have my headset on max, but YouTube on like 2%. Jesus, your SoundCloud blasted my ears off. Oh, he found my SoundCloud. Yeah, and unfortunately, I do not make music for the people who have super good hearing. And we're gonna have you go back to these. Yes. Yes. It's all coming together. My master plan. Okay. Are you... You're going through kerosene right now. Actually, I need to get rid of the piping down here. I did. All good with my faults. I like trying the channel. I hope you enjoy what you listen to. Got rid of that. You should be eating at the rest of your kerosene here. Maybe. Looks like there's a little bit of kerosene left. Oh, no, I don't want to be down here. Just cut 30 hours real quick by throwing all the stuff I need to smelt for my quantum green directly automated into furnaces. We love automation. It gets things done. Alright, looks like I'm not going to be able to check it up on that in a while. One thing we can check in, though, is chlorine. How are we doing over here? Aw, yeah. So I got 36,000 in that right now, compared to here is 39,500. And this was me running this machine before the other one. Cool. I'll need to redo the butane over here. canning machine. Steals my lighters. But we're making good work here. I'm gonna. Oh wait, no, don't disconnect. What am I doing? I'm just goofing it. What the heck? We're going to stop the server so that I don't blow up my stuff. And we're leaving. Goodbye.